Dead. And it sounded like him, and his name's Sean. That's creepy. Can you speak again, whoever you are, saying you're Sean? Yeah, he said it twice, too. Second time he says it's Sean. Are you mimicking my brother's voice?
I have a nephew and Sean, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I have
I didn't get it on recording, unfortunately. But
Sean is the Gaelic for John.
Oh, okay.
Named John is
S-H-A-U-N?
Well, it's not S-E-A-N.
Oh, okay. And my brother's S-H-A-W-N. Sean, are you there? Is he at home here? Is that what you said? Who's the one that said his name is Sean?
You let Josh in your ride, right?
Yeah, you let me in.
Oh, I did. Okay.
That was weird.
Sound like a child.
Yeah.
Is there a child? Are you okay?
It didn't sound okay, whatever that noise was. Did you get hurt? Are you mimicking voices? Can you mimic my voice? I've had them do that on rare occasion too. But it was not good locations, it was bad.
Yeah, I know mimicking is
It's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing, no. But I've never had any reason in the house to feel.
Mm-hmm. Unless they're just mischievous, I don't know.
Haven't felt threatened ever.
That's good.
I mean, I was here 2 nights ago. Josh stayed out in a friend's house.
Yeah.
And the house felt really active. Well, I'm used to being noise because Josh had a habit of getting up and making food late at night.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of noise, but I was kind of like just saying, hey, whatever.
Talk to Trevor. He's the one that lives here all the time. He owns it. Say something to him.
You want to say something? Is it recording right now?
Yeah. Do you want me to stop it? No. Not getting much right now. It's very random. Who's the one that said...
All natural.
That was probably radio. Who said they were Sean? It did sound like my brother's voice.
Are you in touch with your poor brother?
Yeah, several months ago when my mother died, he came out with his daughter, and they said they were willing to help, but they were just wanting to clear out the place. Haven't heard from him since. I asked his daughter if he can come, if she can watch my dad so I can go somewhere. She said she was busy. That was pretty much it. I've not been a fan of either one of them. He's was or is a meth addict, and his girlfriend too, and they're squatting on some farm.
Oh boy!
And supposedly some preacher guy helped him get clean. He did put on weight, but I don't know if that necessarily means you're clean just because you put on weight.
Yeah.
And then his daughter, was a piece of work. I don't know if she's gotten better since. She's had a bunch of kids with different guys. But when she was younger in her 20s, she was working at a bar place in Livermore, and my father's name was on her car, but she was getting tickets, not paying her insurance, and it was all coming to him. So he went down there with me, wanting the keys to the car, and she refused to give them over. So we had to call the cops, and she had a fit, and she keyed the car and threw them at my dad and said, "I hope you die." So that was the last that we heard from her, other than her sending cards out for baby showers, hinting for money. Not that the cards don't even say anything either. It's just. And I didn't talk to them and tell them to come out. It was my aunt, who's a bipolar crazy person. She must have told them.
You have who in your life is someone that is a rock and you always can rely on? And do you have anybody?
Just my third cousin, pretty much.
It seems like you guys even like that's not even perfect. Like she only can come out with Kay occasionally.
Yeah, like once a month. And if I could pay the caregivers, but this whole last month, I mean, they were all busy doing their own thing too, and they couldn't stay. So this is the only time I've been able to come out in March. And all three of them can't stay on, or they have, they go somewhere on Sunday, so I can't stay overnight 2 nights. I can't overnight on a Saturday night because one has church, the other one has work, and my cousin takes care of this old woman too.
How old is your dad now?
He's 76.
I mean, I don't mind to be heartless, but he's very sick, right?
He's mentally, and then he gets UTIs.
Oh, I thought you were. Is his intellect like is he all?
Yeah, he's got these non-malignant tumors in his head, and he had a stroke over a year ago. And one of his medications messes with his thinking as well. So it's like dementia, but he's not officially diagnosed. I had a speech therapist pathologist say he has aphasia, but it's very similar to dementia, basically.
And your mom just passed away not that long ago.
Yeah, she died in the care home, and I think I texted you. I was just texting people just to vent. I thought they lied to me about the day they did the blood work on her because I was asking them for that week before she died. Can you please do that? Because she's not making any sense on the phone. That's how she gets when she has sepsis, when she has UTI sepsis, which she was just in the hospital for several days before she went to the care home. And the only reason I encouraged Kaiser to put her in a care home for a while is because I lost our caregiver at home, and I can't take care of her one person. It's a 2-person job turning her. So they reluctantly did that. I said, please don't send her to Windsor. They told me they sent her to a place called Hampton in Stockton, and I found out it was Windsor Hampton. It's the same fucking facility that's abused her in the past, and it's horrible. And I found out from the California Department of Health not very long ago that they never did any blood work on her. So they let her die.
How old was she?
She was 73 or 74. I want to say 74. And she was mentally clear. I mean, she had MS, but she was, for the most part, mentally clear. She'd get a little foggy when she's not feeling good, but...
My mother passed at 68 in 2012. Mm-hmm. My dad's still alive, but he's almost 80. He's 89. No, he's 79.
79?
And I'm actually a little bit older than you. I'm 4 years older than you. I'm 48. You're the same age as my younger sister. What year were you born?
76.
Yeah, she was born what month?
December.
She's older than you. She's June 76.
Well, the California Department of Health said they were going to send me something in the mail to correct things. I go, what do you mean by that? And she just basically repeated herself. I haven't gotten anything in the mail. And it is tempting to get a lawyer, but I mean, that's easier said than done with malpractice and the whole COVID situation.
Yeah.
And how do you prove it? Because I couldn't physically go there. Of course, I have the California Department's investigation showing they didn't do any blood work. So that's pretty damning on them. But I know there aren't any malpractice lawyers in Modesto because I looked in the past. I would have to go to the Bay Area or Sacramento maybe. So I don't know what I could do about that.
Well, I mean, you could, if they took them somewhere they weren't supposed to go, you could definitely sue.
No, she was at their facility. They just didn't do anything to take care of her.
So here's something that you need to do. Have you ever heard of cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
There's one right now called Picoin that's going to be worth some bank. But it's
I don't trust the cryptocurrencies.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, man, the people who trust the last one, the people who trusted Bitcoin.
Yeah, but where can they go and spend that money right now? And who's bought from them? Who's bought them off?
You can sell Bitcoin for $40,000 a coin right now on PayPal.
To who?
On PayPal.
You could sell it to PayPal and they'll give you cash?
I have cryptocurrency on PayPal.
So you could transfer it into...
I can transfer it into my PayPal and then convert it to cash.
Really? And it's equal, or?
Yeah, it's equal. I mean, they take a little fee.
Yeah.
I only have like 0.0005 Bitcoin, but I have this Picoin, which they just started last year. 2 Stanford people started. Right now, it's not worth anything. But when Bitcoin was first out, for the first year, it was worth nothing. But then after that, it was worth $1,000.
Yeah, but there's other ones that are out now too. Aren't you afraid that there's going to be so many that people are not going to take it seriously and it's just going to...
I have 517 Picoin right now. So if they come...
How much money did you have to actually put into getting that?
This is nothing. This is mining. You're mining for free.
How do you mine?
There's an app called Picoin.
Is it like a game?
It's kind of like a game now because it's not worth anything. Mm-hmm. You have to go on and you have to invite people, but you also have to click it every day. Right now, they have 15 million people engaged. And yeah, you know what? It could be a scam, but all I've given them is my name. There's no money. All I'm doing is I'm mining it.
Not your phone number, not
phone number. Well, I mean, I think
bank account info.
No, I might have given them my phone number, but every fucking app in the world has your name and phone number. But
you're not giving them your bank account info.
No, of course. I am pretty savvy with this stuff.